Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I have a good explanation as to why I have not uploaded for the past week and a half. And the deal is that I have been sick for the past 3 weeks now. It started with allergies, and then I got the stomach bug, and then it turned into bronchitis, which I am still struggling with, so I apologize if my voice is kind of meh and sounds a little bit gross. So I apologize again for that. It's going to happen, and I can't really help it. And now my sinuses are coming back, and I'm getting migraines, and it's not a good time. So I have been waiting to film this for you guys because I am excited. I am revamping one of my only gameplay on this channel. So before we get into the video, I am going to explain to you why and how I revamped this. So the big difference is that the two sisters, Ivy and Kylie, look a lot different than how they did in my first gameplay. And that is just because I didn't like how they looked, and back when I created them, I didn't have a lot of CC or skin details. So I just switched them up, and I also changed a little bit about the kitchen and the apartments. But the big difference is that these two now have a story and a purpose to this gameplay, which is exciting. So I won't spoil anything about that. I'm gonna let it unfold as we go. I don't have it planned out to a T just because I want to have the Sims kind of decide on a couple aspects, like who they're gonna get along with and who they're not, stuff like that, so what kind of drama they're gonna create. But again, I am going to introduce Ivy and Kylie Clark. These two are sisters, and they are kind of complete opposites of each other. You can definitely tell the difference in their style, and they have completely different traits. So that is it, and I really do hope you guys enjoy watching. If you do, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I definitely appreciate all the kindness and support. Ivy and Kylie have been living in this apartment for maybe a month now, but today they got new neighbors. So we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves to the neighbors. Maybe we will take them out to dinner or take them for drinks, or maybe just hang out in the apartments, just because I feel like it's important to be nice to new neighbors, and just because it's nice, basically. This right here is Holden Hewitt, and we are going to start the conversation off friendly, just a friendly hello. Maybe ask them where they're from, you know, typical nosy neighbor conversation. And now we just watch to see where the conversation goes, just because I don't want to force it too much. I want to see how the relationship kind of takes itself, whether they're going to like each other or not like each other, because they do have a lot of traits in common. They are both very self-assured, so I don't know if that's going to cause an issue. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Holden Hewitt's sister is named Colleen Hewitt, and for some reason I actually think that her and Ivy are not going to get along very well, just because I feel like their traits are completely different. And Colleen is definitely that girl that thinks she's a little bit better than everybody else without really having a good reason. So my prediction so far is that Ivy and Holden are kind of going to be good friends. I feel like they might argue a lot just because of their self-assuredness, but I feel like there might be some drama between Colleen and Ivy. Colleen is definitely the jealous type, so I don't know how she'll feel about some girls stepping up on her brother. I did turn my speech bubbles off just because, honestly, I feel like it looks a little bit better. And I don't know if it's just me, but I like to kind of think about what kind of conversations they're having in my head rather than having the speech bubbles. I will turn them back on, though. They will not be off for this whole video. Okay, so the plan is right now is to invite the neighbors over to our apartment and have a movie night, order some pizza, just kind of get to know each other. And this is definitely something that I would do to try and get to know a person, just because I feel like it's more casual and there's not a lot of pressure on anybody to be super nice or be fake or anything like that. So Ivy is going to go ahead and call Colleen first, and for whatever reason, I don't have Holden as one of my relationships or as one of my contacts, which we definitely talked, so I don't know what the issue is with that, but I'm going to go into my relationships and check it out, call him over, and then I will get the pizza. So we are going to prepare. We're going to put the TV on. I guess they can watch comedy. I mean, I don't know. If it was my house, I would be watching Lost because I have been obsessed with Lost lately. I'm on season, what is it, 3, episode 8, and that's all I have been watching. So since The Sims doesn't have a really cool show like Lost, I guess they will watch some comedy on the TV. And, maybe it'll be an icebreaker, kind of get them talking a little bit more. Okay, so Colleen and Holden are taking a selfie, and Ivy is just kind of staring at them, definitely being a third wheel there. Way to be super awkward, Ivy. So I guess while she's standing there watching them have a good time, that she can actually place the order for the pizza. So far it seems like Colleen is definitely the biggest personality. She seems very snooty, and I think I gave her, the snob trait. So she definitely thinks she's better than everybody else. And she also might be very opinionated and definitely seems to be outgoing. Like, she's not afraid to voice her opinion. And I don't think she realizes that she's being really obnoxious when she does that. So, probably doesn't get along with a lot of people. See, I am not too sure about Holden yet. He could be a good guy, or he could be that guy that, like, plays kind of shy and innocent, but he's kind of like a bad guy. I am very unsure of Holden right now. He could be playing some head games with these girls, but hopefully he stays out of some of the drama. I think that would be a good thing for him to do, especially when he has a sister like Colleen. I have my eye on Colleen, though, because I feel like there's going to be some major drama with her. The pizza has arrived, and so far, everybody is getting along, which is a surprise to me because I felt like something should have gone bad by now. Oh, wow. So Ivy just got really angry for some reason, like right when she walked past Colleen. So I don't know. I'm thinking Colleen could have made a snarky comment or something that Ivy did not appreciate very much. And it's funny because Holden just looks so oblivious right now. Like, he doesn't realize that his sister might have said something really mean and that he doesn't realize Ivy's upset about it. That's just such a typical thing for guys, though, is like they don't realize what's happening until it's too late. The girls are now separated. It looks like Colleen and Holden are in the living room. I don't know what happened to Kylie. She's off doing her own thing, I guess, letting off her own steam. And Ivy is just sitting alone in the room eating her pizza very sadly, which is totally me because when I have company, I just escape to my room so that way I don't have to talk to people. But, Ivy actually has a reason because she obviously does not like Colleen. Ivy is going to make this better. She is going to go out there and talk to Colleen just because, you don't really know a lot about a person until you really try to get to know them. They may make you mad, but, you got to put in that effort. So Ivy is going to go out here and talk to the two, and she is going to give Holden a bro hug. I think they both have the bro trait, so that is a good start. So Ivy's going to try hard to be really nice. She's going to get to know them and have a discussion about interests. And mainly just talk to Holden as much as she can to get away from Colleen. Wow, so both sisters are now angry, which I guess that's a good sister thing, is if one sister is angry, the other one is too. But now Kylie is sitting next to Colleen on the couch. It looks like she's trying to make this work. Good for Kylie. So Ivy just stormed off again, going away to the room, I guess to eat more pizza. I don't know. This girl definitely has some anger issues that she needs to address. Ivy is definitely oversensitive. Again, I'm going to have Ivy go out there and try to be sociable and try to be pleasant. So the more that Ivy just stands there, the more negative things are being said. I don't know if Ivy's the problem or Colleen is the problem, but Holden is definitely not saying anything to anybody. I guess he's the type of guy that doesn't choose sides. Okay, wait a minute. Why is take an angry poop an actual option? Like, who at the Sims team decided to make this a thing? So now I'm having issues with the toilet, which I'm going to have to move it and try and figure this out. I don't think the sink is the problem because that can't be close enough to where a sim can't get through to the toilet. So I'm gonna play around with this until it works. Okay, so Colleen just left, which is good because we really didn't want Colleen here anyway, especially because she was being so negative and just making the whole like situation just very negative and really angered a lot of people. The real question though is I don't know why the pizza guy is still here. He just let himself in and now he's just chilling in our living room talking to everybody, and Kylie is now passed out on the couch. I guess it's a bit past her bedtime. I guess Holden left. And you know what? This is where this day is going to end. Everyone's gonna go to bed, take care of themselves, and tomorrow we might try again and take Holden and maybe Colleen out to dinner or for drinks, just because I think that's the nice thing to do when you're trying to make new friends, because Ivy and Kylie definitely don't have any friends yet in the city and they could use a group of people to go out with. But also I want to try and have the girls go to the park and play basketball because I haven't done that in city living yet. And the park is really pretty, so they might go there tomorrow. We will see what happens. The girls made it to the park today. I decided to take them to play basketball, maybe a more relaxing day after all of the drama and anger that happened last night. So they're just gonna chill at the park, maybe get some food afterwards. And it looks like there's already a guy here that is ready to play, so that is cool. We can make some more friends. They are going to shoot around together and we're going to see how that goes. I bet that they're both going to be super awkward because they have no fitness skills or experience, and I just know they're going to look ridiculous. I am not going to say that I know anything about basketball because I don't, but I did play a little bit in elementary school. I was on the basketball team. I don't watch it. Again, I don't know anything about it, but I am pretty sure that's not how you stand or how you shoot. So Kylie actually seems to be doing a lot better than Ivy. You know, maybe she played a little bit of basketball in elementary school too. Ivy right here is going to do a layup. I feel like she got this one, even though she's been awkward this whole time, but I believe that she can do it, and hopefully she does not embarrass herself, because that is not a good way to make friends. Oh wow, she actually made it. Okay, so since she made that, we are going to do Dream Big next, and I feel like this one's going to be a fail. So I see that Ivy is hungry, so I guess it would be good to get her some food. She is running to the food cart to get some empanadas, which now this is really making me crave some empanadas. Ivy looks so lonely right now, sitting at this table eating her empanada all by herself. I feel like All by Myself should be playing in the background right now with some dramatic rain effect and everything. Maybe a tear or two down Ivy's face. Oh, look, a box. I've actually never looked into these things. I've seen them around, but I mean, I don't know what's in them, so I guess I will have Ivy check it out. What? They have snow globes? That's actually pretty cool that your Sims can collect snow globes. So I'm going to fail again at trying to get a screenshot of this. Might use it as a thumbnail, might not. Okay, so I just cut to these girls being home because right after Ivy checked out the box, we left because Kylie was exhausted and definitely needed a shower. So these girls are going to rest up, and tomorrow will be a new day and a new adventure. Maybe we will actually take out Holden and Colleen to dinner, or maybe meet some new friends somewhere else at a festival. I haven't really looked at what festivals are happening right now, so that is always an option. If you made it to the end of this video, please comment with one or two or three, I mean, I don't know how many, but whatever New Year's resolutions you have for 2017.